Hi guys, I haven't vlogged. Oh, look at you, see my balloon in the mirror. Well, here I am. I have about 6 days, 5, 6, I don't even know. My test is on Tuesday, and here I am, studying away. I'm making my, oh that was loud, sorry. I'm making my own study guide here, and then I printed some flashcards from, I believe it's this thing? I don't know. It had like 21 pages. 21. There's a primer here. I don't know if you remember this guy. Okay. And then here I just have the list from the California National Ethnic Aesthetics Theory Examination. So this is basically an outline of what could be on the test. Obviously, I don't know. So here is scientific concepts. What is this? Do I have a background? Oh, I do. All this. Skincare services. Then some sample questions, and then it has the answers to the questions right here. So yeah, this is pretty helpful actually. I just got this off the website from here, obviously. So yeah guys, make sure you study every single day up until your test and just keep it fresh in your brain. I'm going crazy. But also don't make yourself go crazy. That is not the proper thing to do here. We can't let ourselves... I'm pretty dehydrated also. It's really hot. We can't let ourselves like go crazy. It's just a test. It's a big deal, but it's just a test that we're gonna pass. We have to be positive about it. If you think it, hold on, how does it go? If you think it, it'll happen. Something like that. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I just spilled water. Okay, I have to go back to studying. My mom told me to vlog. I wasn't even recording. I just finished with my written part and we're here at Starbucks. My father is in the bathroom and I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I finished really fast and I don't know if that's bad. I just picked up my kit. I didn't want to vlog right now because I feel like throwing up. I'm still not recording. I always do that. I'm just like my father. And now we have the results. A licensed esthetician. Thank you so much. Thank you to my parents who are with me, being supportive. I still feel like I didn't pass, but maybe they made a mistake.
Vlog so I could capture you vlogging.
Do you see it?
Yeah, ready?
So I'm pretty excited that I have my license. I still feel like...
Okay.
Thank you guys. Hi Star Babies, welcome back to my channel, and you are looking at the face of a licensed esthetician. I passed! I'm sorry my vlog... Okay, I'm going to explain myself. So, what had happened was the day before, or the day of, the night of, I guess you can say, I slept so tense. My shoulders were in so much pain. The lower part of my back was in so much pain. I was just so tense, so nervous. I woke up like so scared. Like, I don't know, it was exciting, but it was scary. I studied so much for this written part of the exam because that's where I knew I needed the most studying, only because in school I never did well on the tests. Like I would always get 68% or something like that. It's just I'm really bad at test taking. Well, I'm not that bad, but I overwork myself in my head and like I always second guess my answers, which I know they're right. I don't know if that happens to any of you. So I made sure to know and study all of the questions, all the sample questions that they had online. I looked up a bunch of like Quizlet little flashcards, and I made myself a bunch of notes, and I studied all of those. I gave myself, well, I only had 2 weeks till my test, from graduation to state board. So I used all 2 of those weeks, and I studied my little butt off. I did not cram at all, so that was a good thing. I spread it out within the span of 2 weeks, and that's what helped me, I guess, not stress out and study enough. I studied a lot of bacteria and anatomy because that's where I struggled a lot. I know everyone's test is different, and it's technically illegal to talk about what is on the test, so I don't want to get my license taken away or anything like that, so I'm not really going to talk about anything in specific of that. So my practical was at 10:15 in the morning, so I got there around 9:30. You get there, you should not take your phone, because I didn't take anything because I knew I wasn't supposed to bring anything. But people had their phone, and they got that you had to leave it in a box, and they were not responsible for it. And I just think that's kind of weird. I would be scared leaving my phone in a box that I didn't know, like that had no supervision over it. I don't know. That's kind of, someone could steal it, you know? They take your picture as soon as you get there. I didn't know. I don't know. I was really nervous, so I didn't know that picture was going to be on my license. So I didn't really get to think about it and like give a cute little smile. So it was kind of like a nervous smile, but excited smile. I also got there. What I wore. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but so I got there. I wore my scrubs because I just felt like I would be most comfortable in that, and everyone else was wearing their scrubs there. So, and I also had my hair tied back because I did not want to touch it. I just knew I'd be nervous playing with it. So I slicked it down, and I was like, we're not going to deal with my hair today. We're not getting docked off for that. So I took my practical. It was 110 questions. 10 of those questions are practice questions that they're going to test out to see if they're worthy of being test questions, but you don't know which ones those are. So after that, it was all on the computer too, so that was cool. I took the test. I was really nervous throughout the whole test. Like, I'd have waves of like nausea, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pass out. Oh, my mom texts me. She says if I'm busy to go help her in the kitchen. I'm vlogging. I'm gonna pause here, and then I'm gonna go help my mother in the kitchen, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, the written, it took me 30 minutes. I was freaking out because my mom was like, you're finished already? And I was like, oh shoot, did I rush through it? Like, did I screw up? I probably got so many wrong. To me, it was really easy, and I was like, oh shoot, that probably means I missed a lot. I don't know. So that was odd, and then they gave me a slip and told me like, okay, you're gonna come back at 12:20 to prepare for your practical. During that time, I went to the kit company. I used California Kit Company. It was really good. I loved their kit. It was simple, easy to use, and it was only $75 for the rental, which is really good. I wouldn't buy it because I personally know I would never use it again unless I failed, and their service was pretty good. I would recommend them, and they're right next door, so it's perfect. After that, I went to Starbucks, as you would see in the vlog, and after I had the written part out of the way, I was like, okay, the hard part's over. I had practiced the practical numerous amount of times in class, so I was pretty confident in myself. We all waited in a room, and then we went into the practical room, and that's where they separate you into there's 6 people per instructor, and you have your own little station. And then you have a little binder that has the written instructions, and you follow along as she's reading it to you. The instructors there are very stern, but mine was pretty nice. She was pretty nice, but I was just very, very nervous. And we went through the practical, just like how it is that they teach you in school. It's exactly the same. But other people might distract you. Just focus on what you're doing yourself. Do not look at other people because that will throw you off. I didn't do that because I had the corner and then I saw the wall, so I was or the window actually, so it wasn't even that bad. So I was able to focus. I messed up, but I did correct myself in the very beginning, the cleansing part. I forgot to cleanse the eyes, and I went straight for the face, and I was like, oh shoot. And I stopped, and then I just redid it because I still had time, and I went straight for the eyes, and I did that. And then oh my gosh, my friggin' little tiny fingers did not fit in the gloves that they provided. So for the waxing and the blood exposure, my hands were like slipping away. Oh, and then something funny. If you think you can't sanitize too much, you can, because she told me, you're gonna need to stop hand sanitizing every few seconds. And I was like, well, my bad. I didn't mean to, but I was just nervous. So after that, you wait in the waiting room while they grade your tests, and this is the humiliating part because you sit in a room with all 30 with all 30 people, and you wait for your name to be called if you passed. And you wait. I was about number 15 out of 30, so I was waiting there in freaking anxiety, all this crazy, like, oh my gosh. I was like, wow, I don't even know. Like, literally the whole time I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. She calls Lindsay Tatiana Lopez. And I was like, oh my gosh. Literally screaming. And they give you your freaking license. And here it is. My license, you guys. It tells you until when it's valid. It's crazy to have it in your hands, you know? That's it. I'm freaking a licensed esthetician. And you guys were here to witness the process. So thank you so much for watching. And stay tuned for many more videos to come. And now that I'm a licensed esthetician, you guys can actually listen to me. Just kidding, I'm sure you guys did anyways. But I feel like I have more credibility now that I can say I am a licensed esthetician. So thank you so much for watching this week's vlog, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.